Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. Get ready for another thrilling episode packed with drama, deception, and unexpected twists. Monday, March 10th, promises to shake up Salem with shocking confrontations, intense interrogations, and strategic power plays. So, let's break it all down and analyze what's coming next. Teresa Donovan is officially a free woman, stepping out of prison and straight back into the whirlwind of Salem. As she walks through the townhouse door, she is met with a flood of emotions. Tate Black, her son, is struggling to process the shocking news of John Black's disappearance, while Brady Black, her former flame, remains cautiously guarded. Teresa immediately steps into the role of a concerned mother, reassuring Tate that everything will be all right. But underneath her warm facade, there is always an underlying agenda. For Teresa, freedom means opportunity. She has always been a master manipulator, and now that she's back, she will waste no time making moves. The question remains, what exactly does she have planned? With tensions rising, she might set her sights on Amy Choi, a familiar face with whom she has unfinished business. The friction between them has been bubbling for a while, and Salem may not be ready for the inevitable confrontation that could shake things up. Teresa is back, and she's about to make sure everyone knows it. Whether she is here to rebuild her life or cause more chaos remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, her next move will send shockwaves through Salem. Tensions are at an all-time high as Rachel Blake storms into Ava Vitale's apartment, her eyes filled with fury and determination. She has cornered Ava, and there's no turning back now. The room crackles with tension as Rachel steps closer, her voice laced with venom. Whatever she has discovered, it's big enough to put Ava on edge. Rachel issues a chilling threat, her words calculated and deliberate. Ava's heart pounds as she tries to mask her fear, knowing full well that Rachel has inherited her mother's manipulative streak. But Ava Vitale is no stranger to intimidation. If Rachel wants a battle, she's going to get one. With narrowed eyes, Ava fires back, her voice low and dangerous. If Rachel thinks she can push Ava into a corner, she's sorely mistaken. The question now is, who will make the next move? Could this confrontation escalate into something neither of them can control? If pushed too far, Ava may be forced to take drastic measures to silence Rachel, ensuring her own survival in this deadly game of power and control. Meanwhile, Kristen is growing increasingly restless. Her mother's disappearance weighs heavily on her mind, and she has an unsettling feeling that Rachel is about to stir up even more chaos. When Kristen finally uncovers the truth about Rachel's actions, will she be able to stop her daughter before it's too late? Or will she only add fuel to an already dangerous fire? Rafe Hernandez is on a relentless mission for answers, determined to piece together the missing fragments of his past. The memories are coming back, but there are still gaping holes, and he needs to know the full truth. There's only one man who can provide the answers he seeks, E.J. DiMera. The confrontation is intense from the moment Rafe steps into EJ's orbit. His eyes are filled with unshakable determination, while EJ exudes his usual air of arrogance, knowing he holds all the cards. Rafe wastes no time, demanding to know the full extent of EJ's involvement in the scheme that stole his identity and left him helpless while Arnold Feniger wreaked havoc in his name. EJ, of course, plays it cool. He smirks, leans back, and delivers calculated responses, expertly dodging the accusations while pretending to be cooperative. He insists that he had no knowledge of what truly happened, weaving a web of half-truths designed to frustrate and mislead. But Rafe is no fool. He knows EJ better than that. With every evasion, Rafe presses harder, refusing to let the powerful DiMera slip away unscathed. His voice grows sharper, the tension rising as he recalls every detail of the deception that nearly destroyed him. The mention of Jada Hunter, the woman who suffered as collateral damage in this twisted game, seems to strike a nerve. EJ's mask never fully cracks, but there's a flicker of something in his expression. Guilt? Annoyance? Rafe doesn't know yet, but he does know one thing: EJ is hiding something. And he won't stop until he drags the truth out of him. As the interrogation intensifies, it becomes a battle of wills. Will Rafe manage to back EJ into a corner, forcing him to slip up? Or will EJ, ever the master manipulator, find a way to twist the situation to his advantage once again? The stakes have never been higher, and in Salem, the truth is always more dangerous than it seems. At the heart of Salem's town square, the atmosphere is thick with tension as Doug Williams III finds himself locked in a heated dispute over a piece of stolen jewelry. This isn't just any necklace, it's a sentimental piece that he believes could help mend the rift between him and Julie Williams. However, standing in his way is the ever-opportunistic Melinda Trask, who has no intention of handing it over without a fight. Melinda, known for her sharp wit and calculating nature, holds the necklace with a smirk, knowing full well that it's worth more than just its material value. To her, it's a tool, a bargaining chip that could give her leverage in ways no one else sees coming. Doug pleads his case, his voice filled with urgency, but Melinda remains unmoved, countering with her own reasons for keeping it. Just as the argument escalates, Holly Jonas steps into the fray, unafraid to challenge Melinda head-on. Holly's presence immediately shifts the dynamic. She's fiery and outspoken, unwilling to let Melinda manipulate the situation to her advantage. She calls out Melinda's selfish motives, making it clear that some things are beyond power plays and should be returned to their rightful owner. As the verbal sparring intensifies, onlookers in the square begin to gather, murmuring among themselves as the confrontation unfolds. Doug stands firm, refusing to let this battle end in defeat, while Holly's sharp words chip away at Melinda's defenses. But Melinda is not one to back down easily. With a calculating glint in her eye, she raises the stakes, proposing a deal that could either bring resolution or throw the entire situation into further chaos. With tempers flaring and the fate of the necklace hanging in the balance, the question remains: will Holly's bold move pay off, or has she underestimated just how far Melinda is willing to go? And will Doug finally be able to reclaim the token that could bring peace between him and Julie, or is this just the beginning of a deeper conflict brewing in the heart of Salem? The stage is set for an explosive turn of events in Salem. Teresa Donovan, newly freed and ready to make waves, is on the brink of making a power move that could shake the foundations of her relationships. Her return is more than just a homecoming, it's a reckoning. What is she really after? And who will be caught in the crossfire of her ambitions? Meanwhile, Rachel Blake is dangerously close to triggering a storm that even she may not be able to control. Her confrontation with Ava Vitali has escalated to a level that could have irreversible consequences. Ava is cornered, but she is no stranger to making difficult and ruthless decisions. Will Rachel's threats push her over the edge, or will Ava find a way to regain the upper hand before things spiral into complete chaos? Elsewhere, Rafe Hernandez's relentless pursuit of justice has brought him face to face with EJ DiMera in a battle of wills. The tension between them is thick, and every question Rafe throws at EJ peels back another layer of deception. Rafe is close, so close, to uncovering the truth, but EJ is a master at manipulation. Will Rafe finally expose EJ's secrets, or will EJ twist the narrative once again and slip through the cracks unscathed? And at the heart of the town, Salem's town square is turning into a battlefield over a simple yet significant piece of jewelry. Doug Williams III is fighting for a symbol of reconciliation, but Melinda Trask is not one to back down easily. Holly Jonas, stepping into the fray, is determined to stand her ground. But with Melinda upping the stakes, this conflict is far from over. Could this confrontation be the spark that ignites an even larger feud? With secrets unraveling, alliances shifting, and danger lurking at every turn, Salem is on the verge of something big. Betrayals are brewing, loyalties will be tested, and no one will walk away from this unscathed. Will Teresa's next move bring redemption or destruction? Will Rachel and Ava's feud end in disaster? Will Rafe finally bring EJ to justice? And will Doug, Holly, and Melinda's battle for the necklace reveal more than just a fight over jewelry? One thing is certain, Salem will never be the same again. Stay tuned, as the next chapter of Days of Our Lives unfolds with more surprises, twists, and betrayals than ever before.